Read this marvelous book. Some of you have read the book. It's called The Power of Habit. And I thought about that book when this woman ran into the back of my car. I took my car to the shop, and so the garage had my wife's car and was missing my car, and because my car is in that spot and her car is in that spot and the door is electronic, when I come out of the door into the garage, my hand reaches for the same button all the time. I've done it so much, I've done it so frequently that my hand doesn't even need instruction. My hand just jumps to the button automatically. That's called a habit. So despite the fact that my car was not there, that my car was in the shop, my wife's car was over there, and the button that raised the garage door in front of my wife's car was a different button than my button. I had to speak to myself. I had to reprimand my hand and say to my hand, my eyes can see and my mind knows that this button is the wrong button. So hand, I need you to go back to that button, push that button, close the door, go to the right button and pick the door up. I had to be in charge of my hand. Now suppose my hand had come back and said, well, this is what I do all the time. I've been doing this for 10 years, and if you want that button, no, my hand belongs to me. Hand, you do what I tell you to do. I've made a choice. That our habits flow from our choices. And I don't care what kind of habit you have. I don't care what kind of pit you've fallen in. I don't care how long a history we might have enjoyed doing a certain thing. Joshua reminds us every action that we take is the result of a choice. And when we give up the power to choose and yield to the power of habit, then our body is in charge of us rather than us being in charge of our body. Choose to choose. You don't have to be ugly. You can go to Nordstrom's, Macy's, they got all whole departments on how to make you look better. Amen. You don't have to die from diabetes. They've got drugs and medicine and diet. I went to see one of our members who just discovered he had diabetes, and now his whole diet is changed. He's made a choice. You don't have to have prostate cancer, breast cancer. Get yourself checked. Go to the hospital, let them pluck it out. Choose. You don't have to be broke because everybody else you know is broke. Take control of your finances. Track your spending. Live within your means. Go back to mama's house and sleep on the floor for a few months. Choose, and you don't have to go to hell. Come to Jesus as you are. Give him your life. Give him your heart. For God's sake, choose.